Hello and welcome to SirSmuggler's Let's Play episode 41 of season 2. Today I'm going to change up the sorting and storage system here to take advantage of the applied energistics network that I've got going. And at the same time I want to try and keep some of the fabulous tubes and stuff. So the general plan here is to actually change up so that the machines here in this room is going to be all manual for whenever I want to manually process something for whatever reasons. It happens every now and then. And instead we are going to move most of the stored items here into the network and store it on the drive downstairs and have like one or two ME chests here with the most commonly used items. So probably like ingots and gems and dusts and stuff. So basically these 4 chests compressed into 2 chests. And then we're gonna have the rest of the room here. We're gonna have like pulverizers and furnaces. So I'm gonna go with at least 2 of each of these, possibly 3 furnaces actually, since the pulverizer really outputs, if it runs at full speed it can supply 2 furnaces with materials. So to make it a little bit more efficient, and since I do have the resources and power and stuff to do it, I think it would be kind of nice. So that is the plan, and well, let's just get to it. Okay, first off I want to craft up something called a preformatter, and that's used to specify what items are allowed to be stored on those ME storage cells, so that I can have control over what goes into those ME chests that I want to place here. And let's see, need a crafting bench thingy and iron bunch, and yeah, let's see, we need this conversion matrix, I believe. Yes, one of those, and that guy, some glass and iron. Give me the preformatter. And this guy is a freestanding block, so to speak. It doesn't need to be connected to the network. And to use that one we're going to need a few of these cells, of course. So I'm thinking I'll go with the smallest size. That should be plenty for this. Any excess can be stored down on the drive anyway, so we'll go with these for now. And of course we need more glass. Well, I think I can manage that. Should have some... Well, we set up the glass resupply system last episode, so if I just grab like half a stack, you should see things happening here soon to resupply that. There we go. So it's not terribly fast, but it'll have to do. So I'll grab 2 of these. Oh, they don't stack. Like so, and our preformatter, and we need of course some of the items that we're going to store. So iron of course, and ferrous, copper, tin, we got lead, we got silver, yeah, gold, And this shiny stuff that still, as far as I know, has no use, but it looks kind of cool. And these alloy stuff, I don't know. Well, sure, why not? Let's take some of those as well. And I'm out of storage space. Well, I do have this junk chest here, so let's just dump some things in there. And get, where was I? Yeah, brass and red alloy ingots, why not? So this will be my metal storage thing. I will just place that guy there. And I can put this guy in here and just come on now, behave. Doesn't matter what order I do this in, it's just that it kind of bugs me when it's not in the right order. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I got everything, including the different alloys. We got the Invar and Electrum from thermal expansion. We got these three from Red Power, and we got the bronze from Forestry. And all arranged in the order I wanted. So now we can go ahead and give it a name. So something like that. And format. And now this one should be labeled, so if I mouse over it you see it's labeled metals, pre-formatted. Excellent. And yeah, so let's see. And oh yeah, I forgot about these. I don't know how to do about the blocks here. I don't think I actually need to store them in block form. This was just a way to compress everything. And with these cells I don't think I need to compress it really, so I could just unpack it all and get it onto that cell. But we will see how it works out. We'll see if this is big enough actually, but I think so. Not sure though. Anyway, I'm going to craft up a ME chest and probably an import bus so that I can just suck everything out of this chest and place it on the memory cell there. And that should take care of everything. So I will craft a few things and I'll be back to put it together. Okay, so I got import bus and some cables and the chest, but I don't really need to use the chest for this temporary moving of things. I could just plop that pre-formatted drive into the drive unit here, metals, and then hook up the import bus to the network. So this is obviously just a temporary setup. Just to get everything out of that chest. And you can pull out stacks at a time, thank you. And if we look in here we should see quickly building up metals in the network here. And if we look at the chest, we should see it draining. Oh, I forgot to put in steel. Darn it. Oh well, I can fix that. So there we go, one empty chest. Excellent. Let's just go fix that steel situation. Yeah, I got an access terminal down here, so and metals, joink, and give me some steel actually, and we will format this guy again, just adding the steel and format. And we used up a little bit over half, and then we haven't put in the steel or the blocks of iron, so maybe I should actually add those as well then. Might be a good idea. You can also store blocks of iron. Format. And yeah, so how do I move things from the other drives to that one? That is a good question. I'm not quite sure. Well, yeah, there is a block that could help me with that actually. But we'll see about that later. For now, let's configure our next cell. That's gonna store everything from here, and these dusts, and this stuff as well. So I'm gonna go get one of each of that and pre-format that cell. So I'll be back in a little while. So now we can format this guy as well. Actually, let's just say clear. And oh, is this some metals? Yeah, it is. That is odd. Oh, I put the wrong one back in. And I'm wondering about that orange light. I'm suppose that is because we got all the types, so it has room for more items but not for more types. I would think so. And this one's completely full, so no room for any items. And this one's got room for both items and new types. Okay, so this one should be empty. Yes, thank you. So I'm just going to click in all these things, and I'll be back when that is done. And here we go. And the order of things here is strictly for my liking. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't impact anything on how it stores things. So. And what should I call this? How about that? Gems and dusts. Format. Yeah, okay, so that what happens when you format it. So that's good. We can put that one in here for now. And then we will just move the import bus around to collect everything. And these guys we can just throw in there, and they should go onto that storage cell. So I'm gonna import everything from those chests, and I'll be back when that's done, and we'll start tearing up this and replacing it with a new system. So I'll be back. Okay, so I emptied those chests into the network, and actually I realized that 1K storage cell was a bit small, so I crafted and formatted 2 new cells for ingots and gems and dusts of the 4K variant. And now I kind of want to move everything from one of those, from the other cells to these ones. And for that we are going to need the ME IO something IO port. So this one's kind of expensive actually. It requires 2 of these ME drives. Well, I can do that. I'm gonna need a few more of those processors, but I have some cooking up here, so 2 should be just about what I need for now. So let's see. 2, no, not iron, darn it. 2 drives, so chests, iron and glass and stuff. Like that, and chest and iron and glass. So 2 of those. Glass, another processor, iron and a cable. Processor and cable. So do I have any cable left over? Yes, I do. Let's just borrow that for a while. And we got our I/O port. So let's bring these 2 cells in the I/O port and we'll see what we can do with that. So I/O port, you know what? I think this monitor would look good on top here in the I/O port on the side. Let's do that. So I/O port and crafting monitor like that. So we got the monitors next to each other. So here we got the I/O port. Now this one can be used to quickly transfer items from the network to a cell or vice versa. So if I were to put this one, let's see, not that one, transfer data to network. Actually we want to do the opposite. We want to transfer data from the network into this cell here. And that should be all. And now we shouldn't have any of those things left. No, that was easy. And then we want to take this guy, the ingots, same thing there. Now we shouldn't have any metals left, except for the nuggets, but yeah, I'm gonna leave those. And that means that these 2 cells here should be empty, and that one is empty, and that one is empty, and I'm going to clear those of the formatting. Let's see if we can actually do that in here. Wonder if you can... Well, actually I think you can do this. If I hold a cell in my hand and right click, no, I guess I can't. Sneak right click, yeah, there we go. If you hold your sneak key and right click, you will actually remove the storage cell from the housing. And then I suppose we can just put it back to get a fresh, unformatted drive back. So same with this one. 2 unformatted drives, and then these with the actual stuff in them. So I'll just put the unformatted guys back there, and for now those as well. So these 2 are going to go in ME chests upstairs, and the unformatted ones will just stay here and do their thing. So that's the I/O port, really nice thing to have. And what next? Well, as I said, I want to have ME chests here, so they're gonna need to be hooked up to the network, but they also want to be hooked up to well, actually they don't need to be hooked up to the sorting system, because that can send things straight into the network. Yeah. So this sorting machine will basically send all ores to be processed, and everything else is just going to go straight into the network somehow, but I will do that in here somehow. So let me just figure out exactly how I want this to work out, and I'll be back. Okay, you know what? I am going to just clear out all these chests for now, using the import bus and like I did with these chests. And then just remove everything here so I got some space to work with. And I will come back next episode to finish up this setup. So we're probably going to have the ME chests here, any of those that I want to have the pre-formatted drives in, and then probably some room to expand if I want to build more of those ME chests and pre-formatted setups, and probably an interface to throw everything else into so it goes into the network. And then on this wall we're going to have the thermal expansion machines to pulverize and smelt ores and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the plan for next episode. Right now I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you want to come back again. So until next time, bye bye.